always believed my life was perfect, or close enough. My name is Emily, and I've been married to Daniel for 7 years. We met during our final year of college and fell in love quickly. Daniel had an easy charm, a warm smile, and the kind of laugh that made everyone feel at home. When Lily was born 5 years ago, our love only seemed to deepen. Or so I thought. Our little family had its traditions. Every summer, we visited my sister Martha's house for a weekend barbecue. This year felt no different except for one thing. Jason, Daniel's best friend from childhood, was joining us. Jason and Daniel had grown up together, played football in high school, and stuck together through thick and thin. I knew him well enough, a bit too well. Jason had always been a bit too friendly. The kind of man who lingered when he hugged you, whose compliments to me were always slightly over the line of what felt appropriate. But Daniel trusted him like a brother, so I kept quiet, brushing off my discomfort. The afternoon was beautiful, the smell of grilled corn and chicken wafting through Martha's backyard. Kids ran around playing tag, Lily included. I was helping Martha slice watermelon in the kitchen when Jason arrived. "Wow, Emily! You never age, do you?" he said, walking in without knocking, sunglasses still on. I laughed politely. "Hey, Jason. You're just in time. Grab a drink." He grinned and leaned in a bit too close. "Might need something stronger than soda. Being around you always gets my heart racing." I rolled my eyes and turned back to the fruit, hoping he'd get the hint. The day moved along smoothly enough. Jason joked with everyone, helped man the grill, and entertained the kids with silly impressions. But I kept catching his eyes on me. Not in a casual glance way, but like he was studying me, devouring me. Later, while getting drinks from the kitchen, I felt a presence behind me. I turned around, startled. "Didn't mean to scare you," Jason said, closing the fridge door I had just opened. "I'm good, thanks," I replied curtly. He smirked. "You know, Daniel's lucky. But I'm not sure he knows how lucky. Not everyone appreciates what they have." Froze, stunned. "What's that supposed to mean?" "Just an observation. You deserve someone who really sees you." I stepped around him without a word, heart pounding. That was no longer flirtation. Felt like a threat. I didn't tell Daniel. I didn't want to stir drama over what might be just Jason's drunk musings. The night ended with laughter and sparklers, Lily squealing as Daniel twirled her around. I smiled, but something gnawed at my chest. I thought it would pass. But I was wrong. So terribly wrong. The following week, things at home shifted subtly, then drastically. Daniel started coming home later than usual, claiming extra hours at work. He was always on his phone, locking the screen when I came near. I chalked it up to stress, until I saw Jason's name pop up on Daniel's phone late one night. Curiosity got the better of me. While Daniel showered, I picked up his phone. One message from Jason read, "She doesn't suspect a thing. You sure about this?" My stomach dropped. I quickly snapped a photo of the screen, returned the phone, and sat there, stunned. What didn't I suspect? What were they hiding? At breakfast, I tried to act normal. "You and Jason talk a lot lately," I mentioned. Daniel shrugged. "He's going through some stuff. Trying to help him out. Anything I should know?" He hesitated. "It's guy stuff. Nothing serious." But I knew he was lying. Felt it. I called my sister Martha. She always had a sixth sense about people. "Jason gives me weird vibes," I admitted. "I think he crossed a line at your barbecue." "Emily, I've been meaning to tell you," she said. "David caught Jason staring at you the whole time. It was intense." I decided to dig deeper. That weekend, Daniel left his laptop open while he played with Lily. I took my chance. No password. I opened his email. Nothing unusual. But a folder labeled Miscellaneous stood out. Inside were saved screenshots of old Facebook messages between Jason and Daniel. One message stood out. "Look, if she ever leaves you, I need you to know I'm stepping in. I've always loved her, man. Don't hate me for it." Daniel had responded, "You're out of your mind. But if that ever happens, she's her own woman." And then weeks later, Jason, you sure you don't want out? She's not happy. Can see it. You guys are drifting. I'd make her happy, you know. Daniel, I don't know anymore. Maybe she'd be better off. My heart cracked. This wasn't an affair. It was something worse. Daniel allowed Jason to emotionally stalk me. Enabled him. Gave him space to hope. Jason was in love with me. And Daniel, my husband, my partner, knew. I knew what I had to do. The next day I told Martha everything. She insisted I not face them alone. We planned a dinner. Martha and David came over under the guise of a casual family night. I invited Jason too, telling him Daniel had something important to share. The moment Jason walked in, I saw it. That gleam. That possessiveness. Once we all sat down, I pulled out my phone and played the audio I'd secretly recorded from the laptop messages. Jason froze. Daniel went pale. What is this? I asked, holding back tears. Tell me why you think it's okay to discuss me like a trade. Jason tried to speak. Emily, I'm sorry. I never meant to hurt you. I fell for you. And you, I turned to Daniel. You allowed this? He stood up. I didn't know what to do. He said he loved you and I thought. Maybe it was true. Maybe you and I weren't working anymore. Martha gasped. David stood. You both disgust me. Jason stepped forward. I could love you better than he ever did, Emily. See you. Really see you. David intervened. Back off. Leave. Or I call the police. Jason glared at Daniel. You were too weak to fight for her. Then he left. Silence. Daniel sat down, eyes hollow. I didn't cheat. Swear. But I let him talk me into thinking. Maybe I didn't deserve you. I nodded slowly. You didn't. That night I packed a bag. Lily and I stayed at Martha's. Over the next few weeks, I filed for separation. Daniel didn't fight it. Jason tried to contact me twice. I blocked him both times. It's been 3 months. I'm starting over. In a small apartment with Lily, who still laughs the same way her father does. I won't erase him from her life. But I will protect her from toxic love. Betrayal doesn't always come with lipstick on a collar. Sometimes it comes wrapped in trust and silence. And the knife they used to stab you, you might have handed it to them yourself. Would you have forgiven Daniel? Let me know in the comments. Fire if this story left you speechless. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more shocking real-life tales. Speech balloon, what would you have done in Emily's shoes? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion might be featured in our next video. Push pin, turn on notifications so you never miss another twist-filled story.